were talking about a partnership approach. Sligo County Council and the ATO have a really good working partnership. They have an agreed 16-acre sites, and the ownership of Sligo County Council has been, as identified, as being a really good site for where they can build a purpose-built student accommodation to facilitate the ATU. Agreement has been reached with the ATU that could be purchased. Fortunately, the ATU have enough money to buy the site, but they don't have the resources really to fund the construction. There isn't enough detail really within the borrowing framework to see how the TUs are able to actually borrow. You know, you're looking at the prioritisation of certain colleges comes from central government as a priority, and then Sligo A2, for example, feels like it's stuck, and it's a really growing university. You know, there's 2,700 staff and 30,000 students, and it's growing all the time because Sligo is an area of growth, and it's an area within the northwest has been recognised as an area of significant growth. And there is new courses, I suppose, have come in. Like there's a new 5-year Masters of Pharmacy, which is a huge big deal for a TU that was always, I suppose, a big high point careers that were in traditional universities. So I think we need to back the TUs a bit more, and we need to get clarity around the borrowing framework, and that the prioritisation shouldn't be just from central government, that it should be, especially when we have needs identified locally, that they're able to, that they have the ability to buy the site, but they don't have the ability to borrow to build on it. Joint up cooperation with the Department of Transport about delivering an early morning commuter train from Longford, everything's there for it. It just needs the green light, and that would alleviate a huge amount of the student accommodation problem in Sligo. Like there's a train ready to come in to Sligo for 8:15, and that would make a huge difference to alleviate the problem at the moment.
The state must use all levers at our disposal, so state lands, state assets, local authorities, agencies, the colleges themselves. I think we all need to work together to make that happen. In terms of ATU, the first phase of the strategy talks about Dublin, Cork and Galway. However, it doesn't stop there. I've said clearly, and I said it to President Orla Flynn when I met her last week, if there are proposals outside of those 3 cities and they're ready to go, come in straight in the door with them. If there are projects around the country, in any part of the country, that are ready to go, let's go and take them now, and let's get them moving. Let's get this moving as quickly as we possibly can. So I totally agree with your remarks about the pharmacy school coming into ATU. It's so important and transformative to have professional qualifications delivered across the TUs in regional areas where previously they were only the preserve of the big cities.